everyone, and welcome back to another XDC MENA podcast where we talk about blockchain, innovation, projects, technology, and of course, about XDC Network. I am Rebecah Dausen, XDC Network's lead of ecosystem development and your host. Today, I'm thrilled to have Mr. Vinod Khurana and Mr. Kapil Khurana with us. They are both founders of Plugin. You may remember Plugin from our previous podcast talking about oracles. We call it XDC's choice of oracle. But in this episode, we will be talking another groundbreaking solution that they have, EquitEdge. EquitEdge is a blockchain-powered solution that redefines real estate investment through fractionalized ownership and tokenization. So let's get started. Mr. Vinod, Mr. Kapil, it's great to have you in the podcast.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You both are driving force behind Plugin. So if you can tell us more about yourself, and if someone can tell us why Plugin led to launch EquitEdge.
Hello. Good morning, Rebecca. Thanks for inviting us and giving me a chance to tell about our new project. And I may let you know that I have just more than 45 years of experience in banking, IT, as well as with the investors relations. And before coming to starting Plugin more than 4 years back, we were always in IT for last more than 20 years in UAE. So we were doing web two developments projects we are making. And that time we had a lot of ideas to go. Anybody can have the ideas, but to implement the ideas, you require someone should be there to give direction, proper motivation. And that time before us back, we met Mr. Atul and Mr. Ritesh. And Ritesh and Atul have been very helpful to us to guide us that we can also come now. Since we are in Web 2, why not come into Web 3? So we started this decentralized oracle, which is a native for the XDC Network plugin. And it has been running very nicely. And our community has been supporting us in addition to overall XDC. And see that we have been developing other products also, number of like WFN, and then emergency ECA, emergency connect app. So many development Web3 apps we are developing. And we thought, okay, now for the future, and for everybody knows that real world asset tokenization is the buzzword for the entire cryptos. This is going to change the functioning of the financial market, fintech everywhere. So we thought, why not come into the EquitEdge? EquitEdge is the product which is for the tokenization of real assets, real estates. So where if I have a dream, I want to buy property somewhere else, I cannot buy that way. I require so many formalities are there. I require a lot of money. If I want to buy property in London, or people sitting in London might buy property in UAE. So, but it's making a fraction where everybody can make small investments, and they can become the owner of the property of a fraction, and they can earn a profit on that as a rent income or when the market goes high, so they can earn the profit. So that is why we started the EquitEdge through the XDC marketplace. We have started for that.
Okay. Mr. Kapil?
Yeah, thank you, Rebecca, for having us here on your podcast. It's a pleasure, sitting with you. Of course, we have been talking to each other through Telegram or telephone, but yeah, having discussions face to face is the first time we are meeting. Now, about me, I have over 18 years of experience in different domains, such as business banking, insurance, trade finance, also distributed ledger technology. Now, also I want to add, along with being co-founder for Plugin, I'm also one of the partners for Tatmir. Now, Tatmir is a platform which connects farmers with tech partners, with investors. So basically, the idea is to promote agriculture amongst the UAE masses. So that's the plan we are having through Tatmir. Now, coming over to, why EquitEdge? The team, our tech team, we have been building Plugin. We kept on innovating. So idea was not to just stop after building, Plugin. Of course, the team is very dedicated. We have a separate team for research and development for Plugin, for the Oracle. But the idea was to innovate, to diversify. So that is where, and of course, as you rightly said, the buzzword we say is the real world asset tokenization, right? RWA tokenization, everyone speaks about. So under the guidance of Mr. Ritesh, Mr. Atul, and of course XTC Foundation members, we had brainstorming discussions in the year 2023, where we came upon the idea, why not tokenize real estate on blockchain? Why not capitalize the power of blockchain? Which is where the idea was, the seed was, the ideation happened. Then it took years to build, and this 2025, first quarter, we can proudly say that yes, EquitEdge is going to be launched. So what EquitEdge does, it makes buying and selling of properties very affordable, very quicker, and of course very easy. So I sitting in Dubai, if I want to buy a property, say in Beverly Hills or in the US, in New York, is not possible, it's not easy peasy. But yes, EquitEdge makes it possible.
Right. So thank you for sharing your introduction. And I love speaking to industry leaders like yourselves, wherein they identify the market gap and they actually do something about it. Create a real world application that will solve a real world problem. Like as you said, buy property, and I'm not in Dubai myself. There will be your platform, right? And so, yeah, before we deep dive on EquitEdge is using ERC 3643 standard for its platform. Is there any particular reason why you opted to choose that standard among the others?
Yes, when I take this question, now ERC 3643 is a very powerful token standard, right? Built on ERC. Um, Now, although there are various other, I would say, competitors as well, which offer similar, features wherein for, fractionalization of the real world asset. So although we can say there are various other, competitors to ERC 3643, such as ERC 1400 or ERC 721, why ERC 3643? Now, this standard has been introduced by Tokeny. It's a Netherlands-based company, right? And this standard is accepted across various jurisdictions, various regulatory bodies, such as ESMA of Europe or Singapore's MAS. So those authorities have given a green light to this token standard to be accepted whenever a Web3 project or a, I would say, a real world asset to be tokenized, to be fractionalized. So this standard can be accepted. So I'm very proud to say, very happy to say that Team Plugin is the one which has fully, implemented, has brought on this token standard on the XDC network. Now, although this token, although it is more flexible in terms of customization, now of course every jurisdiction has some compliance requirements, rules, regulations, legal requirements. So this standard can be easily customized, right? Also, along with that, although it is very, it is not rigid unlike other standards. However, having said that, it is very complex. It is very that is one of the, I would say, loophole. The standard is very complex to, so it requires a lot of, I would say, a lot of work at the back end. So, but yes, that's fine as long as it is being supported by various jurisdictions across the globe. And why not? Why? So that is the reason why I chose this. And also the gas fee, very important. The gas fee is very minimal in comparison with other standards.
All right, it's a very clear and strategic approach in a way that it's very easy. As you mentioned, it's not rigid, it's easily customizable. And I think another important factor is it ensures compliance, regulation, and of course, that will give trust to your investors. Can someone tell us, like, how is the tokenization works or the process in your EquitEdge?
So now in EquitEdge, when we talk about, as we are saying, it makes buying properties more affordable, easier, quicker. I sitting in Dubai, I can buy a property based in the US very easily. I can buy fractions. So say maybe someone is not able to buy a property worth $1 million, but he could invest, say, 20,000 USD. So he can go for such kind. He can be part of the platform wherein he buys fractions of the property. Now, there are three important pillars in the platform, right? One, it is, of course, the property owner, along with real estate builders or realtors. Second one are the investors. And thirdly, there is, most importantly, property management team, right? So the first step is, of course, a property owner has to show interest that he has a property. That could be an apartment building, or could be a bungalow or a villa, or could be just an apartment or office building. Now, the first step, they show an interest, they register their interest on the platform. Thereafter, the KYC is being taken care by a third party, an independent entity. Could be like an entity like Shufti Pro. So they do the KYC AML checks on that individual or a corporate who wants to list their property on the platform. Once that part has been done, then in their ERC 3640, the smart contracts make sure the property has been fractionalized, right? Thereafter, the property is being displayed on the platform, which is where investors come in the picture, and then they start buying the shares of the property or fractions of the property. Now, the best part is, along with the property owners, even the investors, could be retail or corporate, are also vetted by the independent entity. If in case the property is, the shares are not brought, 100% shares are not brought by the investors, it won't reach the next stage. So if in case it crosses 100%, then of course the property is completely fractionalized. Otherwise, if the funding doesn't reach 100%, the property has to removed from the platform. Third most important part being done by the facility management team. So now property is listed, it has been put on rent, rental distributions, dividend, management of the property, disputes. So all these things will be taken care by the property management team. So this is all about the basic features or basic foundation of the platform.
Right, very interesting. It's a fascinating breakdown of a process that you mentioned and also the users for the platform, right? And I know that you have prepared a video demonstration, so let's play that.
Let's see how EquitEdge works in practice. Alex, a property owner looking to unlock new investment opportunities with his property, registers on the EquitEdge platform and completes a quick sign-up process. He undergoes a secure KYC AML verification, ensuring compliance and authenticity. Once verified, an one-chain ID is created, securing his identity on the blockchain. The legal team thoroughly vets Alex's property. Once approved, the property is digitized and ready for valuation. A certified professional appraiser determines the property's value. For instance, if the property is worth $10 million, it's divided into 10,000 tokens, each valued at $1,000. The property is listed in the EquitEdge marketplace with real-time market prices powered by Plugin's decentralized Oracle feed. Now meet Liam, an investor looking to diversify his portfolio. Liam signs up, completes the KYC process, and secures his on-chain ID. He explores various properties, checking real-time valuations seamlessly integrated with market data. With a few clicks, Liam purchases property shares and receives a digital share certificate representing his ownership. Once the property reaches 100% funding, the governance team steps in. Funds are securely moved to an escrow account, and a special purpose vehicle, SPV, is formed. Ownership of the property is transferred to the SPV and converted into investment tokens, which are then distributed to investors like Liam. To ensure smooth operations, a KYC verified facility manager is onboarded to manage the property. The facility management team collects rent and deposits it directly into the EquitEdge escrow account. Finally, rental benefits are distributed to investment token holders, providing steady returns on their investments. With EquitEdge, property investment becomes transparent, secure, and accessible to everyone. Join us in shaping the future of real estate. EquitEdge. Invest smart. Own the future.
It's a very great video that you showed. It clearly showed that you streamlined investment to real estate. And again, using blockchain, you were able to capture a much wider audience, especially by the fraction part of the real estate. So, before I ask the next question, just a quick reminder to our viewers that this is in no way a financial advice or investment advice. So, we encourage all of our viewers to do your own research before doing any financial or investment decisions. So, back to you guys. Can you tell us what are the existing investment opportunities that the platform has, and what type of properties is it already listed?
Now, let me come on this issue. See, EquitEdge platform or XDC, it offers two type of opportunities to the investors. And this is the only platform which offers where investment can be made in the form of with cryptos, USDC or USDT. Only stable coin are being accepted by this platform. This is only platform, first of all. And second is that two types of investment, as I have told. One investment is for the platform itself, where we are going to launch EEG tokens. So those who want to become the partner are owners or shareholders of the EEG marketplace. So that's EEG token at ERC, XRC20 being issued, and those tokens will be listed on the exchanges. To start with, we'll go for the DXs, then we'll go for the CX later on, where people can go make money or trade or whatever they want to make, they do hold with that. And second is investment is on the real estate. As in the beginning I have told, if I want to buy property in different places, I'm sitting here at my home, I can buy the property on just click of a computer of that. But Mr. Kapil has been telling that shares will be, and those tokens will be known as investment tokens. So investment tokens earn, how they earn? They earn by the rental value. How rental value is there? See, the facility management, which manages the property, they collect the rent and what expenses are there, they make a profit. Then then they give the information to a smart contract. Smart contract which has already been audited by the CERTIC. All our smart contract by the even for the maybe for the year XRC20 EG token or for the investment tokens, all this are being audited by the CERTIC, which is a well-known audit firm in the crypto market. So everybody knows that about that. And moreover, this is also there that anyone wants to buy these tokens, they can sell those instant token in the platform itself. It also gives opportunity for the secondary market. So the price goes high, suppose. Let's assume today we have taken property for $100, and after 1 year property goes for become $150. And people want to, majority of the shareholders or majority of the different token holders, they want to sell the property and earn the profit for that. Then that facility management will arrange for the sale of the property and give the information to the smart contract. The smart contract will distribute the equal profit as per the holding. But this decision will be taken by the voting only. And if majority decides, shareholder decide that yes, they want to sell it, they can sell it. Otherwise, they will go on earning the profit in the form of rent, etc. So that's how they will make money. They will make money. First is the rent distribution, they will get it. Second is those who are EG token holders also are there. The management of the governance committee of the project has decided that those who are holding EG token for more than 1 year, they will be holding, they will also get the dividend. Dividend in the form of, it may be from 8 to 10%, not in the form of EG token, but in the form of USDT or USDC. And the people, those who are invested, taken the investment tokens for the properties, those are purchased properties from the marketplace, they will getting in rent income, they can get as in fiat or they can get in the USDT or USDC, depending upon their officials. So the two types of investment they'll be getting, profits they are getting. And there also, suppose the marketplace gets more earning they get, then that profit also will be shared in the form of a dividend with the shareholders of that property specific. Each specific property earns more that way, they will also get dividend for that. This is a good opportunity for them. And I can also say that although we have already planned that EEG tokens will be listed on the exchanges in the March, we have planned to go for March. But still I tell everybody, every investor, initially also for the plugin also, further I have been telling to the other people that they should make their own decision or investment. They should not go for any what I say or what any other person say. They should make thorough study of their property, yes, which is going to be listed, and everything will be on our platform. Even properties, photographs will be there, videos will be there. They can see yes, property is there, and all documents also will be tokenized that they can see on the yes, their name is. Moreover, to make it sure that they have become the owner of that, and SP will be created. Switch purpose for each property will have a separate SPV. So those investment token holders will also become part of that SPV.
Right. So exactly as Mr. Vinod said, do your own research before doing investment. Right. So we have the whole year 2025 ahead of us, and we're curious to know what is the roadmap in EquitEdge. Are you going to expand to new markets or add additional features?
Right. So Rebecca, of course, our roadmap is very vast, is huge. So basically, the ideation, happened in 2023. I would say third quarter, 2023 is when we started discussing on the project, right? Or how we can also build something for RWA for the XDC network. So thereafter, we were having a lot of brainstorming. So the building of the platform has taken almost more than a year now. See, as you rightly said, 2020 has started. In fact, 1 month has already passed. So what last month we had gone to Switzerland, of course, which is also one of the most important part to get necessary approvals from the concerned authorities. So we have submitted the application. So principally we have been accepted. So we are hoping if we get the green light probably this month. So March is when we intend to go for the soft launch of the platform. So yeah, then and there we'll keep on expanding. So in Switzerland, then in Dubai also, we have already initiated the process for getting approvals from the authorities. So yes, the idea is not to just stop in at one jurisdiction, but to keep on expanding. Maybe in Switzerland, Dubai, in the US, Japan, Philippines, probably. So yeah, that's the plan we are having. So the idea is to make property buying and selling more affordable and more easier. That's the motto we carry.
Right. It's an amazing roadmap that you have. And of course, we look forward how these plans unfold in EquitEdge, in the broader XDC ecosystem, and of course, all throughout blockchain space. Now, uh, before we end the podcast, is there any message that you want to share with the community? And this is the time I'll ask you the hardest question that I can ask. Why choose XDC?
So a very valid question, Rebecca, you asked. I would rather counter question you. Why not XDC? Yeah. So of course, XDC is the mothership for all the ecosystem partners, right? So whenever something idea comes to our mind, we always think of XDC. See, I am his son, and we have been traditional bankers for many years. And then, of course, we had our own IT company, but we were offering Web2 solutions, right? Which is when, during COVID period, we met Mr. Ritesh, Mr. Atul, and that is when they gave us direction, of course, good, you are building something on Web2, but why not on Web3? So they gave us a challenge. Can you build something on XTC? And I think building plugin was not easy. Trust me, it's not any DeFi you can build or any fintechs. I mean, it's something very special and because we are the only native oracle for XTC. Yes, many oracles will keep on coming onto the platform, but plugin will always be remain attached to the XDC network. So which we built, and the idea was, to continue to innovate, which we have done. And importantly, we're emotionally connected as well with XDC. So whenever something we want to build, we would build on XDC. And I would rather, I can proudly say XDC is going to be the Ethereum killer. For sure. We believe in that. It offers military grade security. Gas fee is so low, right? And the most importantly, the TPS. Today it is 6,000 TPS. Probably 1 year down the line, it could be 12,000, right? So the network is growing, evolving, innovating, and we want to follow directions of the co-founders as well as the XDC Foundation members.
Perfect. Mr. Vinod, any final message with the community?
Yes, I will thank you, Rebecca, first of all, for inviting us. And then I am thankful to Atul, Ritesh, Billy, and all XDC Foundation members, those who have been helping us for the last 4 years for the launch of the product. And various products we have already done in depth. And we thank everybody for that. And we thank to our community, plugin communities, those have been with us. And every day community is growing. And without the community support, one cannot do anything right. This is there. And for this product also, for EquitEdge platform, I expect that all my community members, actually community members, they will come and they will be successful for that. Because as far I feel that this is the first of the RWA product which is going to be launched on the XDC. Other have been launched, but this will be real on a real estate. And thank you everybody for that. And still again, like I will say, before making investment, please take a
Very important. Do
take
your
a
own research.
do your own research.
So it's really great to see these innovative solutions, plugin Oracle, EquitEdge, coming into XDC Network. Again, touching on the RWA use case. RWA is one of the most foundational use case that XDC Network has. So thank you so much, Mr. Vinod, Mr. Kapil, for sharing your valuable insights about EquitEdge. You defined its role in the redefining industry. Redefining investment in the real estate industry. So yes, all of the official links or official handles of plugin will be placed under the video description. And if you guys want to know more about XDC Network, please go to www.zifin.org or participate to our discussion or post your questions to our forum, www.xdc.net. So keep learning, keep exploring, and stay tuned for more exciting episodes. Until next time.